Jada back with it, you feel me? And today I have I just finished filming a Get Ready With Me, so that's when I styled it in this bun. But I have a hair tutorial that shows you how I got these cute ombre braids going on. So if you want to see how I did that, so they're jumbo knotless braids using the crochet and the rubber band method. So if you want to see how I got these braids, I'm turning, oh, my kitchen not bad. So if you want to see how I got these braids, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and go check out some more of my videos on my channel. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Bye. So boom, right into it. I got a brand new blow dryer with a comb on the end just for this style, and so I use that. Incredible. I'm going to definitely use that to straighten my hair. So yes, I have it parted into 4 sections, and you'll want to part your hair in like the top half and the bottom half, and I like to go just above the tops of my ears, where like the front part is like significantly smaller than the back part. I just like the way that sits shaped on for my head. Now I got the Shine Jam in the red jar for my parts. This is a beginner friendly tutorial, and I just want to say put the Shine Jam in your parts, and it helps you part. This is my first time trying it, and I will say my parts still weren't as straight as I wanted them to be, just because I was on a time limit, and I'll talk about that later. I was on a time limit and I really could have made them straighter, but I was kind of rushing. And so it helps so much. You was about to see in just a second. It just helps to make your part just sleek and crisp, and I never knew it, but now I will use this to do my parting for now on. Now the Shine Jam in the red jar is specifically for braiders. I liked it. I like the regular Shine Jam for my parting, but I like the red Shine Jam for my parting even more. And I just use the regular Shine Jam like on my hair to make it sleek and make it shine. You want to make sure you get some type of rat tail comb. I have an edge brush that has a rat tail on it, so that's what I'm using because I love when the edge brush comes with a rat tail. But any regular rat tail comb will do. I don't know if you'll notice, but I'll change positions and turn the light on and off a lot just so y'all can see. So I realized that the right side is the easiest side for y'all to see, but your girl is left-handed. So, and I still have to be able to see to do my hair. So the way I have my mirror position, and I was able to set it up pretty well, but I did my best so that y'all could see. And so this first section, I like to part of just straight across from the tops of my ears, and then I'll section this part, you know, and then put more Shine Jam in the part, and then we'll start parting from there. Oh, and you can see I tried to use the rat tail as a guide also in the part. I mean, it works sometimes and the other times it doesn't, but like it was working pretty well for me right here. Because I am afflicted by nature, so if I can't make or imagine the comb going in a straight line, it totally just messes me up. And I was so afraid that I messed up this footage because I just wanted to be in frame so bad, but I had to make sure I could see as well. But I was surprised at how well this footage turned out. Some tips I learned is to put oil in your rubber bands. I'm pretty sure this just leads to like no breakage of your hair, but don't put too much because it will like shorten the longevity of the life of the rubber band. And so I lost that footage, or like I didn't record it, but I did just part my hair in 3 sections, just going like straight down. And one thing I want to mention right now, you'll see when I go to the next row, is you want to, and it'll be easier because I have 4 on the next row, you want to go in window panes. You want to part your hair in window panes. So I think putting 3 or 2 on the bottom and 3 on the next row will make your parting easier or make it look better. But just depending on like the size of your head, how much hair you have, what size you want your braids to be, all of that. But this part right here, I basically just divided it in half, and then I'm gonna have 4 parts on this row, and I ended up having 3 at the top. I thought it was too big just to have 2, so I ended up having 3, 4, 3, and then yeah, you'll see at the front. We'll get to that part. Since I was going to have 4 parts on this front row, I found it easiest just to part it straight down the middle. And what you didn't see me do on that first row is what you're going to see me do now. All I did was just part and then put shine gem in the part, and I tried to like make it a bit more straight like I did with the parts that I did horizontally. So like I said earlier, I wish I hadn't been rushing, but I had this meeting I was trying to get on, and I was at least trying to get my hair significantly like the way parted before I had to get on the meeting. And so that's why my parts aren't as straight as they could be. But yeah, I would end up rushing for 2 different reasons this day, and I'll talk about the second reason later. Yeah, so now we are on the front, and I had that meeting, even though it was only like 30 to 45 minutes, it just threw a whole dent in my schedule, and I feel like it just made me fall so far behind, because I definitely would have been done parting my hair. But because the front is so much easier than the back, and I am a middle part gal, so I just went straight up my nose to get the straightest part, and then threw some slime, threw some shine jam in there. Yeah. So for the front part, you're just going to try your best to divide it in half. And you can get a little glimpse of my flickiness right here. Because if I cannot make it go in a straight line, it doesn't really help much. But I did my best. So I went ahead and finished parting. So I had 2 on the front and 2 on the second row. So 8 in total in the front section. And I went ahead and did my first braid. And so something that I learned, you're going to see in just a second. But you want to do the braid hair that you're going to put with your hair. That piece needs to be the smaller piece. I'm gonna show you, and then the other 2 sections, they need to be from the bigger piece. And so we're gonna do that. I went ahead and wanted to do my first braid because I kind of wanted to like measure. Y'all, this is my, not gonna lie, this is my first time actually braiding, and now I know why I twist rather than braid. One, because I keep telling y'all I am afflicted, and so, but I do not like when the braid messes up. You'll know what I'm talking about, when you have to like, when you forget which side you go on, and then you can tell in the braid that it's messed up. I don't like it. So I'll undo the braid so that I can redo it and it'll go, you know, the right way. So yeah, that's another reason why it low-key took me longer to do this hairstyle, because yeah, I ain't going for it. I feel like it'd be easier to explain it now that I'm braiding, but you see, I'm braiding with my middle fingers. Oh, make sure you put some shine gel in the braid. I feel like that helps make your braid more sleek. But so I braid with my middle finger, and so if I were to mess up the braid, it means that I would like grab the middle piece and pull it to the same side twice, because you know, you grab that piece and pull it to the left side, grab the piece and put the middle piece and pull it to the right side. That's how I braid. that's how I can explain braiding. And that's probably why I still don't know how to braid to the scalp, but I am going to learn. I am determined to learn, and I'm going to learn on this here YouTube channel. Mark my words. Because once I learn, it'll be over with. I'll be a beast. I should have mentioned this earlier, but you can see it better with these two braids. You want to put your crochet hook in. For one piece, you want to put it in horizontally and pull that hair through. For the next piece, you want to put it in vertically or vice versa, but just make sure they go in two separate directions. And what this does, it helps you hide the rubber band and like hide the knot and make it look more, I'm guessing it makes it look more knotless. You'll notice I have clips on the ends, some duckbill clips on the ends of some of my braids. This hair is 20 inches, which is why I'm going to curl the ends at the end, because me personally, I just didn't want my braids to just be straight. Because if I usually get braids, they usually be down to my waist at least. So I just want to do something different and curl the ends just because they were kind of not that long. Also, I don't know if it's just because I'm not that skilled of a braider, that my ends were unraveling, and I feel like that's just because the hair wasn't that long as well. But that's the reason I put the duckbill clips, just so that the hair wouldn't come all the way unravel by the time that I got done with all of them and put the rollers on. So that's why those are there. All of them did not do that though, and I just feel like if you put more shine jam on the hair, especially towards the end, that probably helps stop that. So don't be like me, or more so learn from my mistakes. But I am really proud of myself for these being my first braids. I thought they were like really neat considering like my very first braids. And so I was rushing because I planned myself a getaway for weekend. I had booked myself a hotel and everything. And by the time I was getting done with my hair, it was like 10 o'clock, y'all. And I had till 12 o'clock to check in. And it's like, dang, like I paid for these 2 nights and I just spent most of the night in my room doing my hair. And I just didn't want to do my hair in a hotel. But once I got to the hotel, I was like, I really could have I probably could have just did my hair in the hotel and like been in the room that I paid for. But you know, I don't know, I was being weird, and so I was rushing at the end, just trying to make it there. But you know, I'm actually kind of glad, because once I got there, I was able to relax, because when I do my hair, I am not able to relax. That's why I take breaks, because I be wanting to be done, but I prefer to do my hair than anybody else, because I can stop when I want to, and like I don't have to just sit up in the chair until they get done, or like ask, can I stand up right quick? Because I hate sitting in the chair that long to get braids. Another reason why I did jumbo, because they weren't supposed to take that long, but it ended up taking longer than I had planned. But I just think that's because this is my first time. So, you know, yeah, beginner friendly. Now it's time for the mousse, my favorite part, because it just lets you know that you're done. It just feels so refreshed. Oh wait, no, first you gotta put it on the ends. So I'm gonna roll the ends and then I'm gonna put it all over my scalp, you know. And then this is me rolling the ends because, like I said earlier, I just feel like the braids are too short for me to keep them straight. Just me personally, because I like long braids. So that's why I curl the ends. And so this is me redoing some of the ends, like I said, because I know you have to do that with the longer braids too. I just feel like if I would have been more of a skilled braider, they wouldn't have come undone like that. And y'all, these turned out so cute, and I really did myself a disservice because I didn't even love them at first, and so I didn't end up getting like an after footage like when I first took them down, you know, after I dipped the ends in the boiling water and everything. And this is the part I was talking about earlier, y'all, with slathering my head. So I didn't even get a clip, but I promise you I am going to redo my edges and like update it in the thumbnail. But it partly wasn't my fault because I had left my edge control, and like I said, I wasn't even in love with them at first, so that happened. But like I said, I was really asleep and playing on myself because for my first time, these braids were really neat. And so if you want, I did not have time because like I said, I was trying to hurry up and get to my hotel. Oh yeah, trim the flyaway hairs. I probably could have trimmed more, but like I said, time. And you can sit under the dryer just to set them some more. And like I said, I did not do my edges because I was in a rush and I was about to go to bed once I got to the hotel anyways. And then I left my edge control at the house, so that's why I didn't do my edges the whole weekend. But I hope this tutorial was helpful to you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and go check out more videos.